Hello there everyone, welcome back to another day of Animal Crossing. Now, to address a couple things beforehand, before I start, I unlisted the previous day's videos just so I can, not have any drama with my family. It's still viewable through the playlist, but they themselves don't know that, And then, second, it was just gonna be a day of me taking a break from doing Animal Crossing. I don't need a week, I don't need a month, I don't need anything along those lines. I know it kind of sounds heartless, but I'm not one of those people who, need a long time to get over a tragedy. It's not gonna be on my head 24/7. It'll be on my mind before I go to sleep, when I wake up, and when things are silent. But I will still continue working on things like the series, and then also working on my D&D stuff and playing video games. I know people expect others to treat grief specifically, which I am affected by it. But currently right now, I'm playing Animal Crossing for you all. So if you're wondering what's what, then that's that. But there is a new update. I believe it allows us to sit down. I do not know what's in the update, to be completely honest with you. I have not watched the video. These past couple days have been, dealing with my grandfather, going to the hospital and then proceedingly get worse and worse. But yeah, so we're going to continue on going on. Alright, keep on moving forward. So, we have a new friend. We have Clay. Congrats, Clay, to the island life. Have fun today out there. So Clay is in our wonderful town now. I will open up Firefox to go take a look to see if there's anything there. If you're wondering why there isn't any webcam, there's the reason currently right now. It's 10:51 currently for me. This video will probably be put up at 1, most likely. Let's see. Let me type in here. I'll show. Oh, actually, you know what? Let me go to YouTube first. Because this is my personal browser, right? So what do we got here? Let's see. Animal Crossing New Horizons update. All right, let's see. 1.6 patch notes. What do we got here? Oh my god, I fucking hate this site. I'm gonna be completely honest with you, brother. Alright, 2 seasonal events. Turkey Day and Toy Day has been added. Residents can visit residential servers to put in a request to increase the capacity of their home storage. Ooh. Luna, wait, that's me. Hold on there. Luna can offer random dream destinations by selecting Surprise Me. I thought she could already do that. A new feature for is this new? I thought they already did this. I thought this was a big update they already did in between. The following contents have been added: additional Nook Mile redemption items, additional limited time seasonal items in Nook shopping, additional DIY recipes that use seasonal materials, and additional Animal Crossing Pocket Camp collaboration items. How the fuck do you get these? Other adjustments and corrections were made to improve gameplay experience. How the fuck do you get those items? When I had that person, on stream, they were like, "Look at my island, Mr. Streamer, Mr. Streamer." Right? And I was asking them questions about their island, and they would just completely fucking ignore me in chat. And then they're like, "Okay, you're all done with the island." And then he fucking dipped. Like, what the fuck was that? Anyway. Very, very, very wonky. Let's see. So, I'm gonna grab some items out of here. I should have some. Oh, look at this. This is from Luna. It's me, but I got something from Memily. She's one of the people in my D&D game. Let's see, what do we got here? Oh, wrong one. Don't pin it on me. Alright, let's see. Don't pin it on me. So she's sending stuff with names on it now. Let's see, and that's the pinball machine. I asked her for her pinball machine and a Maha machine. Dreamer Luna. Sleep well, Luna. Dreams need not always begin with a destination in mind. I believe you would agree. So I will now offer to surprise you with a fine dream of my choosing. You never know where I might sweet wow. Alright, Nook. Okay, expanded the storage. Nintendo. What the fuck is this? Lots of presents today. Very cool. A Yule log? Wait, isn't the Yule log the big cake thing? Yep, it is. It looks like a giant swish roll. I wonder if it could be customized. Hold on, before we go back in there. Let's see if these can be customized. I don't know if you noticed, the cakes can be customized. Yep, it can. Let's see, what does it look like? What can we have it look like? We look like a white one? We have an extreme white one. This one looks like it's just white and yellow cake. This one looks like white. No, what the fuck happens here? What happens here? I'm assuming that's a strawberry one. Strawberry cake. No, this is a strawberry one. And then this is a matcha cake. Whipped cream topping. Oh, I'm so dumb. It says it. Chestnut. Whipped cream topping. Strawberry and green tea. And a green tea. I'm very, very silly. Very dumb. Alright, let's see. Let's go take a look in here again. Let's see. We got Lionel. I saw the wallpaper and one word came to my mind. Butterbean. Another word came to my mind, which is me not grabbing this shit. So let's go grab this shit. Alright, let's see here. Let us open the Yule log. Black brick wall. Very pretty. I am currently eating pancakes. Alright, let's see. I want to express my appreciation. Shiny new gift, a pinball machine. And I want to express my... Okay, so she just sent me multiple things like that. Very cool. Alright, let's see. Nook shopping. Nook shop. I got these arcade seats before these cabinets that I'm going to be buying. They're going to be eating up a majority of my funds, if I'm not mistaken. So, that'll be fine. I have a whole bunch of seats now. Let's see. We'll go over to where we're building arcade to go figure things out currently right now. If you guys are not a fan of Genshin Impact, boy is this game fucking popping off right now with a really good event. You get tons of Primo Gems. It's really great. It makes me happy. It feels like there should be stuff like this continuously all the time in the game. And the recharge time for getting your energy back should definitely be lower. That's just me. It should not be 8 minutes. You know, it should maybe 10 per hour. Maybe that'll be pretty good, right? I think that, and it takes 16 hours to redo it. I don't know, dude. Alright, let's see. Pinball machine. We have arcade seat. So she has a blue arcade seat. So this is a different version of the pinball. As you can see, my pinball machine is brown. This one's white. And it has a different game on it. So I'll go pick it up and drop it off next to it so we can take a look. I always find these quite interesting, these pinball machines. Because my movie theater, my small town movie theater has one. But yet, let's see, where's the other one? Yule log, Yule pinball machine. And then we have a blue one. There we go, right there. And that one looks like a pirate one. Baseball, and this one just straight up looks like a regular pinball game. So that's actually pretty cool. New ones. That one has shrimp on it. Look at shrimpies. Shrimpies. Alright, let's see. And then the other chair that she gave me, I'll place it right next to this one as an example. I'm gonna be putting the fighting game cabinets next to these. Right? One, like, so example would be like a fighting game cabinet here. Right? Like this. And then I'll use this as a fighting game cabinet. I'll pull this over. Right? We'll have a player 2 on the opposite way, like it's Japanese. Or if you guys ever watched the High Score Girl on Netflix, I do recommend that. It's kind of fun, actually. We have a blue arcade seat, which is right here for player 1 and player 2, and so you can sit and you can play on the arcade seat together, right? See that? So that's what I'm planning on doing. I'm planning on putting these sideways so you can see them. And you could get the kind of aesthetic of it a little bit more. I think the side looks fine. Yeah, the side looks fine like that. Nothing too crazy going on. I'm gonna buy the machines currently right now. I am gonna run out of money, so I'm gonna have to run to the shop. I'm probably most likely gonna have to time travel, but I don't know. I don't know. I think it's called arcade fighting game. Yeah. So I will. Oh, not enough bells. Look at that. I got a shit ton. Well. Alright. Okay. I guess I'm gonna have to time travel regardless, huh? Yeah, is that what's happening? I think that's what's happening. Oh boy. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. I have been working on my D&D game, just trying to stay busy. You know, just doing it while just also going through my normal life. I have been sleeping more. Sleeping is definitely more difficult. I can definitely tell you that straight up, 100%. Meebo's playing Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts. Understandable. She's playing Kingdom Hearts Melody of Someone, the Melody game. Kingdom Hearts Mom, I guess you can say. Let's see. Let me go check it on in the shop real quick. We'll do a little cut. Oh my god, I thought the rhythm game wasn't gonna cost anything. I'm a big fan of Kingdom Hearts. Apparently this is very hard. I don't know. If you like Kingdom Hearts, I recommend it. I've seen stuff on it. Apparently they had to lower the difficulty because it was, in fact, owie, very hard. Hurt my tummy. So, yeah. That seems fine. My mother bought Pizza Hut today for my little brother, because I'm assuming he asked for it, and her being in the state of mind of wanting to give us anything to make us happy, probably got it for him. Pizza Hut's terribly expensive, terribly mediocre, which is odd to say, because I liked Pizza Hut a ton when I was younger. Now I like Papa John's, and people say that about Papa John's, but maybe it's because I became friends with a delivery man who makes my pizzas. But, bro, like, he makes my pizzas good. He does what I want. He does it correct. The sauce, I will say the dipping sauce, it was an acquired taste. The sauce was an acquired taste. Something I didn't like. But, I get free things all the time from them. Maybe that's changing my mind. But the small Pizza Hut that's by the Walmart where I live, yeah, bullshit. Bullshit. Those guys are bastards. I can't believe it, dude. I can't believe it, bro. I remember the guy put my pizza on the, on my porch steps, right? Just due to COVID, they have that procedure where you don't have to sign anymore. He took my pizza and fucking threw it on there. Hard as fuck. And then he, like, laughed. He didn't laugh. He left. Obviously, because, you know, he doesn't have to wait for me. And I went to go look out, and, like, all my sauces, like, it fucking exploded and shit. My pizza, like, turned in on one another. Like, he fucking slammed that shit hard as fuck. I don't know. I never had a good interaction with him. He was always rude, to be completely honest. He was always rude, and I don't like being mean to service workers. But he was being an asshole, brother. I love it here, but I also want to check out other islands. No. Don't go. Don't go. Don't. Don't do it. Don't do it. Love you. Alright. Let's go check on Clay. Clay's house is all built up. Speaking of negativity, I remember one of my D&D people, I did a trade of my sherb for their clay. And it took them... I waited over a month and a half, right? I traded them mine, and I waited over a month and a half so I can get clay. And she was just pussyfooting around, I guess you can say, which was a little upsetting. I was like, hey, what's going on? And they're like, oh, sorry, it's just something that hasn't been on my... on my mind that I should worry about. And I was like, well, I gave you something and I want mine. I want mine back now, please. And I think it went past the new year for a little bit, and I was like, you know what? No, it wasn't the new year. I think it was at the end of the beginning of summer. I think. I'm trying to remember. Now I'm thinking about it. Oh no, the Pokemon. I'm reciting the Pokemon thing. She was gonna replay her second Pokemon game so she could give me that Swords legendary. She promised that to me, and then I was like, hey, are you gonna be playing it? She's like, so sorry, I hate playing video games. I hate replaying video games. It's so boring. I can't even get past the first part. And I was like, hey, you promised me that you were gonna do this to me. And she's like, I know, but like, what do you want me to do? I don't like replaying games. And I'm like, what's going on here? And I was like, this sucks. I was very upset. And I said, and then, she did something and she traded. She traded like a friend's legendary for me. Which I was still upset, but I should have just been grateful in that moment. Let's see, I'm just looking around to see if there's anything different. Nothing really too different here. Oh, it's Willow's birthday on the 26th. Oh, look at all these Halloweens. Because of me time traveling. Willow's birthday on the 26th. I remember that. And I remember the, yeah, I remember the clay trade went exactly like that. I remember I had to wait. I had to wait. They wanted their... They were trading... What were they doing? Oh, a friend wanted to come over. They had a friend who wanted to... Snowflake rug. Look at that. Nice. Or a Hime outfit. Taped samurai shirts. I'm gonna grab that. Rhythm headstand. Wrestling singlet. Embroidered take. Camo tee. Moldy dress. Interesting. Torn pants. Nice. Oh, damn. And it took them a very long time. That, like, the night that I was gonna trade Sherb, I was like, oh, he's all ready and set up for you. Just do what you can. Because, one of their animal people were leaving. And I was like, yeah, trade them right now. And I remember I talked to them at, like, 11 p.m. And the trade didn't happen until, like, 5 a.m. And, I remember waiting. They told me not to wait up, but I was like, I want the trade to be done now. I don't want my game running on. And, I got ignored. I don't know, dude. This is why I think they don't like me. You know? I don't know, dude. Am I thinking too much into it? I'm not exactly sure. I don't know. I don't know. There's probably going to be more of this because this is... When something negative happens, I just continuously overanalyze everything else. And I'm just nitpicking a lot of things, and maybe it didn't happen the way that I thought it did. You know, I could be in the wrong. You know, maybe I didn't push hard enough. Wherever it may be. But I just remember being extremely, like, upset at it. And I had to leave my game on for over 12 hours for them, and I was like, I don't want to do that. I didn't want to just leave it on. Let's see, multi-dress. Let's see. Did I just sell these? I should just sell these. They'll be in my inventory. Toot toot toot. All right, we'll sell these. They're not even gonna be worth a lot to begin with. Sell these. Hyacinth. Hyacinth. All right, top hat. Brick wall. I won't sell that. Blue panel. Snowflake rug. Stones. I think that should be enough for money on it, right? Yeah. Maybe. We'll see. Let's go see what we can buy with our Nook Mile tickets. How about that, huh? Yeah, Clay has a very interesting story that is mostly negative, right? Revolving around me wanting him, because I wanted him very badly just due to his face. And the way he looks, he's so interesting. And bless, he was lazy. Alright, let's see here. What do we got? What do we got? I don't ever sight into this. Alright, let's see. Redeem some Nook Miles. What do we got here? What do we got? The Hip Reaction Collection. Interesting. Hip Reaction. Oh, okay. This is something I remember. I seen this on Twitter. They added black hairstyles, right? They added African hairstyles, right? They added blacks hairstyles. Oh my goodness. So I'm gonna go check these out. Actually, I'm gonna check these out. Oh no, no, game! Don't do that. Don't do that, game. Why would the game do that? Brick fence, brick. I was about to say, I don't really see any exclusive items here. No, don't see any at all. Very sad. It seems like someone has to change tabs, huh? And then the hairstyles. So these are a whole bunch of black people hairstyles. So I've seen locks and cornrows, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll go see what's up with that in a little bit. I do think they need more hairstyles. I will say that how do I say this? Pocket Camp is eating, I guess you can say, on the top of hairstyles they have. All right, let's see. Coral, green, Nook. Nook. Is this like Nooking socks? No interesting novelties, to be completely honest with you. Let's see. Nook shopping. Let's see if there's anything in Nook shopping. Special goods. No, don't see anything here. No, don't see anything here either. When do they come? Is it the day after this, or? I'm not exactly sure. I don't know how many I'm gonna buy, so I'm just gonna withdraw. I'm just gonna withdraw 400k. I don't know how many I'm gonna need, to be completely honest with you. At all. We'll do some Nook shopping. Go find them. It'd be cool if via Nook shopping you could buy special stuff, but you know, you can. But let's see. No, I meant you could buy unlimited. That's what I wanted to say. Let's turn that off. Places in order. Let's see. If I do 5, that means I'll have 6, and I think that's enough, to be completely honest with you. So I'll just buy out 6. I think that will be more than enough if I just buy 6. Because with the one that I already have, that means I'll have an even number in a total of 6, and 2 for 2 on everything. And I might have to buy, I'm gonna have to buy more red. No, I'm gonna have to buy more red, blue items. Blue chairs, but everything should be up and coming currently. And we'll time travel to the next day. Oh, actually, that's fine. We'll start off, I was gonna say, we'll time travel to the next day, which we are gonna do, but I wanted to go take a peek at, I wanted to go take a peek at something, which was the hairstyles. I wanted to go look at them. I'm glad they're still adding stuff to the game. The game's technically not finished yet. They're adding stuff slowly as time goes on, which is fine. That's like me with my D&D game, just adding things slowly as time goes on. Alright, let's see. Let's see what those hairstyles. I think there was three for boys, 3 for girls, or 4 boys, 4 for girls. I'm not exactly sure. It really doesn't matter. All the hairstyles are mishmashed together to begin with. You know, long hair on guys is just shoulder length, right? And mine goes past my shoulder. It's not very simple, I guess you can say. You know, long hair. I remember when my hair would get maybe like an inch, maybe like an inch, and would stand up. I remember I would get made fun of, and people would pull my hair and tell me to pull my to go shave my head because I looked like a girl, right? And I grew up in a completely different place, right? I grew up in a not very where I live now is very red, right? And there's poverty here. Where I used to live, it was red, but also very poor, with more flavor of the skin, I guess you can say. There's more Hispanics, right? Where I lived. In the west side, there was more black people. In the north side, there was more wealthy, wealthy white people. In the south side, it was also middle class, wealthy people, mishmashed together. Right, and I lived on the Mexican side. So I had a whole bunch of Mexican machismo going around, and Jesus fucking Christ. Shit's cringe, bro. Also, borderline homosexual. Kind of weird, huh? I always find that kind of weird, that machismo and stuff like that is just kind of borderline, just homosexual within a way. And they're doing something that they themselves don't like. So, I don't know. It always seemed very interesting to me. And hypocritical, whoever it may be. Alright, thank you there. Let's see, let's go check out these. Let's go check these. Alright, what do we got here? Full-length mirror, change it up. Let's see. We got the new skin tones. Alright, let's see. So, if I'm not mistaken, this is new. Alright. This is new. Oh, Jesus. This is new? Is this not new? I don't know. This looks... Oh, God. With my skin tone, I look like one of those little Mexican little brat shits. I don't think this is new, but I think this is new. Alright. Is this new? What the fuck? Ew. Ew, I know this isn't new. So what they give? Only 2? They were new? That's new. This is new, this is new, this is new, this is new. And then just bald. Okay. Fuck it, we're going bald. Okay, very cool. Nothing changes on noses, because that really doesn't make anything. That doesn't change anything. We got a shitty K-pop. A shitty K-pop here. Dude, K-pop fans are terrifying. I kind of fell into K-pop a little bit, but I wasn't like a fan. There was like cute girl groups that I really liked. And they made like really fun pop songs, right? That I was into. You know, when I was interested in dating someone, I started getting into K-pop because they were getting into they were super into K-pop, right? They went to like shows in the US and whatever it may be, and they would tell me about it, and I would find it enjoyable. I didn't hate it. I actually really liked it, so much so that I would bother them with it, and I was like, let's go watch K-pop stuff, because it's kind of like I don't know what the appeal of it seemed like YouTubers to me, if that makes any sense. Like how you see a YouTuber and you're like, oh, I really like their stuff, I like their video, and then like you kind of like the idea of them, and like even if they put out things that aren't very good, you still watch them, right? You just watch them for their personality and how they look and how they act or whatever it may be, and you know, they're pretty much they're made in a fucking lab. K-pop, like they work incredibly hard to get to the part to get to like popularity, and then what ends up happening, they become hosts, they become anchormen, right? They become news people, they work for the media. That's their way in, I guess you can say. But all the while you gotta live a life that isn't life. Right? You can't live a normal life at all, and it's awful, and it's terrible, and the fandom, like buying into the fandom and stuff like that, just perpetuates these people who have to live these terrible lives, where if they don't act gracious for absolutely everything, like if they don't say thank you and smile if someone gives them something, it go like the fucking Korean internet is crazy. They like death threats, they ruin your life. Like, it's fucking crazy what they'll do, right? It's nothing like here, right? It's ravenous over there. Like, I know there was a Korean streamer, who streams mainly in English currently, right now, because she found more respect in English in the English community on Twitch. And what'd she do? She took a picture of... She was walking on a trail, and she took a picture of a house on the trail, and it was like a shrine place. And then someone came out, and they're like, "Oh, hey, don't want photography or anything like that. Like, no photography. Don't take pictures of our house." I'm trying to pick this shit up. Is my inventory full? No, it's not. There we go. And she went to go take a picture of a house. And they're like, "Hey, no photography," and like they were pressed as fuck, right? Right, it was their property, no photography. You move on, and then nothing ever comes of it again. Well, no, the Korean, she's from Korea. Some Korean person found it, put it on a blog thing, and everyone was just completely shitting on her, right? Because she did say, she's like, wow, she said the old lady was acting like a bitch or something. She said something very mean to her. She's like, she said in English that, the old lady that was asking for no pictures was acting like a bitch. And then people are like, how dare you say that to your elder? How can you do that? You're a terrible person. And like, it's just that. It was just that, over and over and over. And then that spreads to everyone else who are just like, yeah, I respect old people. Why the fuck doesn't this stupid hook-nosed bitch respect old people? And like, and then it just goes on and on and on. And they like live for it. Like, that's just pretty much what I can understand. They live for it. They live for the drama. It's fucking toxic, dude. It's something I don't like. I hate it. I hate the fact that K-pop is even surrounded in anything like this. Because it's actually pretty cool. They're not really artists per se. They're really good dancers. And it depends on the person, I guess you can say. But just like, they're pretty much like media... They're fucking Barbies. They're real life Barbies. I guess that's the perfect thing to say. I don't know. And the fans are fucking mental. They'll defend someone, or like like they fucking they'll do anything to defend the person. They're like, oh, and who are you? A shitty YouTuber with 6K views? You wish you were as talented as Luna, right? I believe Luna is another popular one, and then they'll post a a video of Luna dancing, also known as a fan cam, and then you're owned, and that's it. You're fat and you're ugly. You wish you were pretty, and that's about it. And they're just awful and cancerous, and I'm glad people are going against their fandom because it's fucking terrible. It's fucking terrible. And I like some of the music. Some of the music is catchy. Not all of it. Definitely not. I don't find the guys to be attractive at all. They're just a bunch of femboys in my mind. Just a bunch of femboys. Soft femboys. That's about it. And like most of the male groups, they have someone who's like a hardcore, like he's like the gangster, right? He's like the muscle. He's the one with the bad attitude, right? And he's the one who raps, because rapping's hard, right? It makes you a hard-ass motherfucker, just fucking shit. And he's just a little pretty femboy, right? And he's like, you should, he just, sings his little song, and he'll rap, and he'll throw his arms up in the air, and then people will be like, oh my god, he killed it, and like, he'll have 3 lines, and people will go crazy over 3 lines. Now, K-pop, they come out with singles. They don't come out with whole-ass albums. It's very rare that they do, right? So, like, you know how people just only know some things because of singles, right? They're like, oh yeah, like, of course, I know Californication, like, that's all they know. That's K-pop. They only release things in singles, and then that's their song. That's what represents them. I don't know. It's interesting. It's interesting. It's super interesting. And a band will only have one song, go away for a year, recreate themselves on the criticism, and go again, and maybe release 2 more songs, right? And they'll do all this press, and they'll do like silent library type things. They'll do shows, and like it's so interesting. Like they're just made for entertainment, fully, not even as musical entertainment. The musical entertainment is just a way for people to listen to the music and they'll be like, oh my god, I love when he sings this part. I love these 3 lines of the lyrics he has. Right? It's like, I don't know, man. It's fucking crazy to me, to be completely honest with you. It's crazy to me. And also, if you say anything bad to them, they'll go through your stuff and then try to cancel you. You know, they'll contact in mass waves so a place can look at you, Twitter or whatever it may be. Like, if you say something bad to them on Twitter, and if there's an account that just posts fan cams all the time and gets them retweeted like fucking slaves, if you could pretty much delete someone off the platform if you just mass report them, and that's what they do. It's weird, man. K-pop's crazy. I don't know. And it seems highly unethical to me. And it's just cute dancing girls and cute dancing boys. And yet it's terribly unethical. And you have people defending it to the fucking moon. I don't know, man. Anyway, gamers are terrible. So, going on to Genshin, it's later on. Usually I talk about controversial stuff near the end of the video. During the end... No, excuse me. Recently, the Paimon's VA, right? English VA. Right? Paimon's English VA goes by they, them pronouns. They don't go by the gender binary. Right? I know, when I say this makes people pull the fuck back, because sometimes it makes me pull the fuck back, because every time something, like, not every time, but a majority of the time, relating to that, it's always a, I got you, and you're a piece of shit for saying another thing when you didn't know. It's always an I got you moment, and you should feel bad, right? That's how usually people are kind of, like, brought up into it. That's how I was brought up into it. I ended up saying someone's pronoun wrong, and my ex-girlfriend from like 4 or 5 years ago yelled at me and said, how can I do that? And I was like, I didn't know. And I was like, they look like a girl. And I was like, no, they look like a they. And I'm like, And then, you know, it plays into more, right? It plays into more than that. And I was just like, oh my god. Oh my god. And it's never peaceful when it happens. But I hate seeing people disrespect another person because they're being called something they don't want to be called, right? You know, you can say there's a difference between, like, someone prefers X and Y name than being what gender they were born, right? What they were, classified as, and they don't want to be classified as that, and they want to be classified as something else, and that's completely different because you can't change it, but you can change your name and it doesn't affect it. You know, people go up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down on this, and to be completely honest with you, it's just, you're just finding ways to be an asshole to a person who, what the fuck is a pin for? What? Pinafore? Really? It must have been somebody else. Well, you know, it was nice that I could help buying a pinafore. I can give it to you. What the fuck is a pinafore? Try it out if you like it. Okay. I will. What the fuck is a pinafore? Where the fuck is it? Right here. Ooh, I'm looking cute. What the fuck? Damn. I want to give this to Whitney. Damn. But returning back to it, when you do things like that and you try to pretty much what you're ended up doing is that you're just trying to make your hate, your disdain for them for being caught in this and being forced to say them or saying he and she. You're just pretty much making excuses to just be an asshole when someone's just like, hey, don't do that. And you're like, well, I don't see that. You got tits and you got hair. You know, you don't look like a guy to me. Where's your dick, right? It seems a little too forward. That doesn't that seem a little aggressive, right? Doesn't that seem kind of awful? I don't know. Some of this stuff still trips me out. Like, I was introduced to it by a girlfriend. Oh, I'm wearing it, duh. Sorry. By a girlfriend long ago, and I had that mindset, but Paimon's VA, they go by they, right? They go by they. You know. And people are like, well, I see breast, I see long hair. You know, they may want to go by that, but I'm just gonna call her her because that's what she is, right? And just shitting on, I was like, they're like, oh my god, here we go, so much work for a person, so much work, why should I do this? Like, she looks like a she, so she is a she. Why can't blah 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 blah. It goes on and 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 on. And all I really gotta say is it's, you know, you may call someone that, you know, and they don't go by she or he, and they may go by they, or they may go by the opposite. And they're like, oh, excuse me, I go by this. You just go, okay, and you just call them that. It's so much easier. I feel like a lot of people just want to create fucking heartache and just problems when it's not there. Do I fully 100% understand why someone would do that? No. Will I respect someone and probably learn about it as time goes on? Yeah, because that's what I'm doing currently right now. Right? Because I do have that. I don't have the thoughts as heavy as that, but I'm just like, she's very pretty. Right? And they go like, oh no, I view myself as a boy. I was like, I want to be called he. And I was like, all right, he's very pretty. Damn. And it just ends at that. It's not like, well, don't see your penis. You don't have an Adam's apple. Your muscle definition isn't like I said, it's 10,000 excuses just for you to be an asshole. I don't know, man. It's weird. Let's see. But I will say that I don't like it when people do the gotcha moment, right? With that, the gotcha moment with misgendering people within the binary and like what sex they are and stuff like that. I hate when people do gotcha moments. That shit makes me mad. You're like, how could you not know? Like, bitch, damn it, told me. Like moments like that, that pisses me the fuck off. I hate that shit. I hate the gotcha moment. Like, I should have known. Like, I don't fucking know them, bitch. I don't fucking know them. Ah! Alright, let's see. Arcade seat. Boo. Boom, 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 boom. Let's see. What am I doing here? And then I should probably buy more walls, right? Simple walls. Let's see if I go buy more simple walls. Simple, 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 simple. My today I told this is my first time talking to the D&D group. I have talked to them, you know, prior to this. Literally the night that it happened of my grandfather's passing. I asked one of my D&D players. I asked them if they could look out or probably get something for me for Animal Crossing, which is why they were sent here. And I haven't really had a chance to talk to them. And I commented in our little Discord thing. I was like, by the way, I know I've been public about the tragedy because I don't want to go personally to you guys, because I don't want to put you on the pedestal at the moment, because I don't think they care about me that much, to be completely honest with you. That's my personal opinion. But, you know, when that happens, you always give people their condolences, and there's really nothing you can do. You know, someone says, they say, oh, hey, you know, take as much time as you need. I hope everything's gonna be all right. If you need anything, come for me. Like, you know, you say those lines, right? Those lines. You say those lines. You say those lines that are trained over and over again. That just means like, hey, I acknowledge what happened to you. If you need anything from me, just come and talk to me, or whatever it may be, right? They put it in your court, and in your court, you really don't want to fucking do anything and bother them. So in turn, you just stay alone, right? I said, hey, by the way, guys, we will be having D&D on Sunday. I'm still working on it. You know, if you, I was like, I just put it humorous. I was like, you guys can't escape from being eaten by the slime that easily, right? Because they activated a slime monster thingy. They made them congeal together. I was like, you can't run and hide from the slime that easily. Right, I did it as a joke, and they're like, "Yeah, we just kind of gave you space because we didn't know if the game was canceled or not, and we didn't want to talk to you because we didn't know if you were just dealing with things right now." And I was like, "Yeah," I was like, "That's nice, that's sweet within its own right, right? There's nothing wrong with that, giving someone space." When I said, like, hey, someone who's like my father just died, right? Then they're just like, ooh. Luna always says he doesn't really care about anyone, and now he's talking about someone that has passed that he cares about. I'm like, okay, this is new, this is different. Alright, understandable. I'll give him some space. Okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. It made me laugh, though, seeing them just like, yeah, we didn't want to ask, like, because it literally happened yesterday, right? And it's gonna be Friday, and games are on Sunday. So, Jesus fucking Christ! Oh, my little brother's going to sleep. I just heard him put his fan against the wall. And I don't know. I just find it hilarious. Something funny within this morbidity, I guess you can say. Something funny. I don't know. I always find humor in something, whatever it may be. I remember when there was a chance of me going to prison for a very long time when I was younger, right? I remember when that was happening, and I was sitting there with my mom because I was gonna go to juvie, and then I was gonna go to, they were gonna transfer me to prison after 18, until I was 21, maybe. That was the minimum. Right? That was the minimum. The minimum was going to be 7 years. Right? Fucking wild, huh? You're like, Luna, what'd you do? I got in a fight with my girlfriend. I got in a fight. We beat the fuck out of each other. Right? I told her in person that I don't want to date her anymore. You know, we weren't dating anymore at all. And I was like, I don't want to date. I'm done with you. I don't want to talk with you anymore. And I'm dating someone that she didn't like, right? And she disliked that, and we got into a shoving match, and then I shoved her so hard I fucked up her collarbone, pretty much. Jesus, she was way stronger than me. I was very young. I was 14 when this happened, and she was like 19, I think it was. That didn't matter in the court, though. And I don't know. A lot of just. There was no fist or anything along those lines. It was just us pushing each other hard as fuck, like pulling each other's hair. It was pretty much a girl fight. And I remember being pinned down on the bed, and she was suffocating me, and then yeah, it was. And I did everything I can to get her off of me. Let's just say that, right? No hitting, though. Clawing, yes. And her mom was cop. Her mom was a cop. Her mom was someone who was whatever the head of a station is. I forgot their name. Her mom was that, and then then I had the cops come and get me. They sent 2 girls to come get me. I was like, this is very interesting. I find this hilarious. And then it took 2 years for the trial to get over, and I just pretty much went with like, yeah, it was just a lover spat. You'll get probation for a year. That's it. No drugs. That's about it. I was like, I don't even do drugs. And they're like, good. It'll be easier. I was like, it'd be easy. And then I had like a lot of stuff. Like I had anger management stuff that I had to go to. I went to one, and the person was like, "You're not angry at all. Like we don't understand why you're here. There's literally no point for you to be here." And I was like, I guess I don't know. Like, I did do something bad. Like we did something bad, right? She flipped the fuck out, and I defended myself. And I just pled guilty. I just pled guilty and got a deal. And it was going to be expunged from my record, and which it is, which I have a clean record. I had to keep my grades up, and I had to not do any drugs. And I had to do random drug testing, and she would come from the school. My parole officer would come to my school. And she was very nice. She was wonderful. And she would talk to me about everything that was going on. And I remember my parole officer was like, "Wow, your ex is really pissed that a lot of the stuff that was put up against you got taken away." Alright. She said, like, she's very upset that I didn't go to jail. And I was like, yeah. I was like, I guess. That's cool. Just moved on and ignored her because I didn't want any fucking weird things to happen. Jesus Christ. Very interesting. Very interesting. You put hands on a girl, brah? I know, right? Ugh. Jesus Christ. That was over 13 years ago. Whew. I remember it. I remember I would just, in the, sitting for it, my mom was scared because she thought they were going to take me away, and I'm just kind of like, yeah, I was like, it's going to be fine, there's nothing to be wrong, you know? You know? And I would just make jokes about it to try to make my mom not cry, right? And she didn't find it funny at all, so I was just like, well, shit. I don't know, the way I deal with things is completely different. I was scared that there was a chance that pretty much my childhood was going to be taken away from me, and then I was going to be forced to go to a prison after juvie. But I had to stay positive, I guess you can say. I had to stay not sulking in it, because if that was going to happen, it was going to kill me. But yeah. Oh, also I did like 100 hours community service, and that was the best thing I've ever done, to be completely honest with you. Anyway, have a wonderful day. Stay frosty.